There's great fascination around the idea of visionary entrepreneurs who turn out to be bad apples. Seeming fraudsters who lie, cheat, and break the rules, bring their employees and investors down with them. Take Sam Bankman-Fried, founder of FTX, Elizabeth Holmes, founder of Theranos, or Trevor Milton, founder of Nikola Motor Company. They deceived investors, partners, and customers that their business could transform industries. As a society, we elevate the status of visionary entrepreneurs. Some business school graduates seek to follow in their footsteps in pursuit of creating change and becoming an entrepreneurial celebrity. That makes it even more important to steer away from the idea that Bankman-Fried, Holmes, and Milton are simply a couple of bad actors. What if cooking the books is a systemic issue and more widespread in the startup world than we realize and perhaps we are ready to acknowledge? The ever-present push for startups to be disruptive can be dangerous. Often, startups need to promise exponential growth rates to get investors' attention and capital. A few years down the line, real progress may not be as promised, and entrepreneurs find themselves at the crossroads. Should they admit they haven't succeeded? Or should they double down regardless, since success may just seem down the line and still possible? Meanwhile, early-stage investors might be sucked in by an entrepreneurial vision or a set of passionate founders who are ultimately compromised in their governance role. What that means is for investors, raising red flags on the businesses that they themselves have invested in may reduce the valuation, and it would be like shooting yourself in the foot. On top of which, startups are not subject to the kinds of oversights that control other professions such as medicine, engineering, and law. Without clear boundaries and rules, it's difficult to know when a company has crossed from optimism into faking it. Without formal controls, we're relying on an individual's moral compass. The example we've looked at are just the ones that have reached public attention. How many more have passed under the radar? At an investor level, new due diligence and governance procedures may be needed. At a policy level, more oversight to curb deception and fraud may be required. At an individual level, we might need to ask ourselves, how much am I buying into the startup cult? Is this starting to cause harm to others?